What's up everyone, I'm Sid Vicious here, and today we got absolutely massive reveals for the upcoming OSRS leagues. We're diving deep into two of the biggest relics ever introduced, Total Recall and Banker's Note. These relics are game changers, and choosing between them is no small task. So let's break them down category by category to figure out their strengths, their weaknesses, and how they fit into your gameplay style. Before we jump into the categories themselves, let's briefly talk about both of the relics. First up, Banker's Note. It is the same as last league. Banker's Note will allow you to note and unnote items, and Total Recall is an upgraded version of a last recall as we know it, allowing you to store any single coordinate along with the hit points, prayer, and special attack energy. Activating it will restore the player to that state that it was saved. The only downside is that it cannot be used in an instance location. Also, Total Recall will have no cooldown and the animation speed is super fast. Starting off with AFK gameplay, let's talk about how these relics stack up when you want to kick back and just relax. Banker's Note is a solid pick here. It doesn't make activities fully AFK, but it does extend your AFK sessions by letting you know items on the spot. Imagine you're woodcutting, mining, or fishing. You don't have to run back to the bank anymore. You just note your logs, your ores, or your fish as you gather them. It's a simple 2-click action that keeps your inventory filling up, so you can keep skilling with minimal interruptions. On the other hand, Total Recall is a little bit less efficient for AFK skilling. While you can save a teleport location at your skill spot, you'll still need to bank those items eventually. This means more clicks, more attention required compared to Banker's Note. So for those chill skilling sessions, Banker's Note takes the lead. Now, if you're all about the active gameplay, both of these relics are absolute powerhouses, but in completely different ways. With Banker's Note, you unlock on-the-go processing. This means you could train skills like fletching, herb lore, crafting, while doing other activities. For example, you could be running laps on an agility course and fletching bows at the same time. It's a multitasker's dream come true. In combat, Banker's Note lets you carry your entire bank of supplies. Need more food or potions mid-fight? Just unnote them and you're good to go. No need to leave your spot or interrupt your grind. Total Recall, however, shines in mobility and combat efficiency. It allows you to save a location and return to it instantly with restored hit points, prayer, and special attack energy. This is huge for active players who want to maximize their time. Imagine snapshotting your stats before a Slayer task, then resetting to full specs and health without going back to a bank or altar. It's like having a personal reset button wherever you go. Both relics supercharge active gameplay, but they cater to different styles. Banker's Note enhances multitasking, resource management, and a good amount of combat as well, while Total Recall boosts combat efficiency and mobility. When it comes to early game progression, both relics offer significant advantages, but in different areas. Banker's Note is great for quickly gathering and processing resources since you don't need to bank as often. You can focus on leveling up your skills efficiently. This is especially helpful when you're trying to multitask and maximize your experience gains early on. On the flip side, Total Recall provides a huge boost in mobility and combat. The early game often lacks convenient teleport options, but with Total Recall, you can save key locations like quest spots or training areas and return to them instantly. Plus, the ability to restore your attack and special attack energy and health is a lifesaver when you're low on supplies and hit points in the early levels. And this might open up some early game bossing or defeating some tough monsters by spec spamming with a DDS potentially. So if you're focusing on skilling, Banker's Note might be your way to go, but if you want to zip around the map and enhance your combat capabilities early on, Total Recall has got you covered. Endgame is where things get intense, and your choice of relic can make a big difference. With Banker's Note, you have a significant advantage in high-level PvM, content like raids and challenging bosses. Being able to bring unlimited supplies into instance areas is a game changer. It allows for extended trips and provides a safety net during tough encounters, especially if you're still learning the mechanics. Total Recall excels in non-instance boss fights. It can dramatically increase your kills per hour by letting you reset your stats quickly. For example, when farming bosses like the King Black Dragon or certain God Wars dungeon bosses, you can defeat them, reset, and jump back in with full specs and health. In essence, Banker's Note is better for sustained engagements and endurance challenges, while Total Recall is ideal for maximizing efficiency in specific combat situations. If your goal is to max out all your skills, Banker's Note is your best friend. It streamlines the leveling process by allowing you to process resources anywhere, reducing downtime by a lot. You can train multiple skills more efficiently, saving time and making the journey to level 99 in all skills smoother. Total Recall doesn't offer the same level of benefits for skilling. While it can help you return to specific training spots, it doesn't impact the actual efficiency of gaining experience in the same way Banker's Note does. Now let's talk about accessibility. Banker's Note is incredibly user-friendly. Its mechanics are straightforward, note and unnote items on the go. New players will appreciate the convenience it offers without needing to understand complex game mechanics. Total Recall, however, is easy, but it has a bit of a learning curve. To get the most out of it, you need to understand how to snapshot locations in your stats. It's more suited to experienced players who can leverage its potential with strategies like optimizing boss kill counts and efficient farming. And later on, they know how to do raids easier. So if you're newer to the game or prefer simplicity and want to do high-level PvM in the end, Banker's Note is the way to go. But if you're a seasoned player looking for a strategic edge, Total Recall might be an option. In terms of utility, both relics offer immense benefits, but in different areas. Banker's Note provides versatility across the board, skilling, combat, general gameplay, you name it. It's like carrying a portable bank, which is invaluable in countless situations. Total Recall specializes in mobility and combat efficiency. Its ability to restore essential stats and return you to a saved location instantly offers unique advantages, especially in specific combat scenarios and for mobility around the game. Depending on what you value more, versatility or specialized efficiency, you'll find utility in both the relics. Both relics enhance your gameplay experience in rewarding ways. With Banker's Note, you eliminate tedious tasks like frequently banking, making your gameplay smoother and more enjoyable. It's especially satisfying for multitasking and seeing your progress in multiple areas simultaneously. Also, it'll be a really fun experience when raiding with a lot of supplies. Total Recall offers a different kind of reward. There's a sense of strategic fulfillment when you master its use, resetting your stats at the perfect moment, optimizing your kill rates, and zipping around the map efficiently. It's highly satisfying for players who enjoy that active playstyle. When it comes to bossing, your choices of relic can significantly impact your effectiveness. Banker's Note is great for sustained boss fight, especially in instances where you need to bring a lot of supplies. It provides the resources you need to tackle tough bosses without worrying about running out mid-fight. Total Recall is excellent for increasing your kills per hour for non-instance bosses. By resetting your stats quickly, you can jump back into fights faster, making your farming sessions more efficient. So if you're focusing on instance bosses like raids or Inferno, Banker's Note is the better choice. For open world bosses and maximizing kill counts, Total Recall shines. Rating is a critical part of the endgame content, and here's where Banker's Note really pulls ahead. Being able to bring unlimited supplies into raids is a massive advantage. It makes learning raid mechanics less punishing and allows you to support your team effectively. You don't have to worry about resource management as much, so you can focus on mastering the encounters itself. Unfortunately, Total Recall doesn't offer any benefits to raiding, since it can only be used outside of instances. If raiding is a significant part of your gameplay, Banker's Note is the clear winner here. So there you have it, a breakdown of Total Recall and Banker's Note across various gameplay aspects. Banker's Note offers unmatched versatility and is especially great for players who want a straightforward relic that enhances multiple areas of the game. It's user-friendly and provides a smoother, more efficient experience. Total Recall is perfect for seasoned players who love that strategic gameplay and want to optimize their combat efficiency and mobility. It requires a little more engagement, but can be incredibly rewarding when used effectively. And if you are also a vet, you can do some of the harder content without needing Banker's Note. Ultimately, the best relic for you depends on your playstyle, goals, and the content you plan to focus on during the league. Personally, I went with Banker's Note in the last league on both of my accounts because of its versatility and utility in raids and bossing. Both relics have their merits, and I can't wait to see how they impact everyone's gameplay this time around. I think this time around I'll be using Banker's Note again for sure, but I'm still 50-50 on using it on my other account. I don't know yet. I'm thinking it'll be super strong in the Wildy region, but I really want to do Theater of Blood and I've never done it, and I also want to do Varlamore, which I haven't done either. I don't know if I should take Total Recall when I am going those specific regions. I'll have to take more things into consideration before I pick Banker's Note for 4 times in a row. Essentially, I do want to try out Total Recall. Maybe I can pick it in my account that's going Desert because I think I feel pretty comfortable doing TOA without Banker's Note since I've already done it solo before. I mean, I guess it's not a reveal unless our plans get absolutely changed, but let me know in the comments which relic you're leaning towards and why. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more OSRS content, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.